Welcome to Maylee Got Some Tea. I got a future, we got a future. Don't mess with people who don't got a future. Yes, that's right. Welcome to Maylee Got Some Tea. We do not play over here. We got future and we do got some tea. Let's get it.
A 10-year-old Wisconsin boy is accused of shooting and killing his mother, allegedly because she wouldn't buy him something he wanted on Amazon. A complaint obtained from the Milwaukee District Attorney's Office states the child is being charged with first-degree reckless homicide. According to the complaint, the boy allegedly told his family, "I'm really sorry for what happened. I'm sorry for killing my mom." The boy's family told authorities he has a history of rage issues. According to the complaint, the child claimed he was angry with his mom that day because she woke him up early. He claims he obtained the gun from her bedroom, went down to the laundry room, and shot her. He then woke up his older sister, who found their mother's body and called police. The complaint also states he went on Amazon the day after the shooting and ordered a virtual reality headset that he wanted on his mother's account. A hearing on this case is reportedly scheduled for December 7th. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Mara Montel.
Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Maylee Got Some Tea, and let's get ready for this mother effing tea. So today we're going to talk about the 10-year-old boy who got, went to jail for killing his mother of a VR headset, right? It was all over the news. People was talking about it, articles talking about it. The shade was talking about it. And there was a lot of mixed emotion on this topic about the 10-year-old killing his mother over VR headset. A lot of people said the boy shouldn't be going to jail, and some people said yes, he should. In my opinion, I feel like if somebody know a kid as an age as 10-year-old have a good complaint mindset, know what he's doing, by killing his mother, then go take his mother card and went online and search the VCR, the virtual reality headset. I don't know why I keep calling it VR headset, but a virtual reality headset. This is why I got my notes here for when I mess up. I got something to fall back. I got to reread it again. So to win and go to the computer online and go buy it. So the thing that's very strange to me is that the boy had a lot of damn problem. He had rage issues. So what I had heard about in the article, what his siblings and family was saying is that when he's about like 4 or 6 years old, they had a puppy. And when he was about 4, he will take the puppy tails and spin it around and everything. And until the puppy started whimpering and stuff like that. So the kid is pretty much a psychopath. I don't want to say a lot about it, but he pretty much a psychopath. And I'm not going to say that they didn't say the kid's name yet. They didn't identify anything because, he is 10 years old and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do because he is 10. So they're not going to pretty much do everything. But his picture is online with him and his mother. I can go check it out. And I don't want to a lot of people don't know that it happened before. There was once ago, I think it was 2016 or 2012, which date that happened. I don't know. I need to go search for this article. It was this kid. He killed his mother over a video game. He was playing a video game. His mother was trying to tell him, stop, go to bed, this and this and this and that. Or probably, mother do stop playing the video game. So the young man went back and just shot his mother, and I heard about that before. So he's not going to be the first or the last because I heard stuff like that before. And the thing that's very weird because he's 10, he's very young. And which, as a 10-year-old, what you supposed to do? 10-year-old, you go play, do this, do that. I'm like, what does a 10-year-old know about a gun? That's the thing that's really urging me, really freaking bothering me right now. It's like, how did that kid know where the safe was? How did that kid know where the gun was? I feel like no child should know any weapons. No child should know where your safe is at. I feel like there's something very, secret, something you should never know. And the most thing, I feel like the mother should have a combination, not a key. Because anybody can easily go to, open a safe with anything. Like a pen, whatever it is, can easily open a safe with a lock. I feel like a key should have been more safely. And I heard that the thing that's really creepy to me is that let me tell you that's really bothering me. When he went home to his grandma's house and the boy said, "Oh, I'm sorry for killing my mom," And in a mid-second, he said, "Oh, did my video headset came?" Like, do you not know how disgusting that is? He literally asked his grandma, "I'm sorry, for killing my mother, this and this and that." Then a minute later, he said, "Did my video game set came in the package? That video game set came." Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? So the boy know what he's doing. He's actually a psychopath. He actually know what he's doing. I don't know what's going on with this boy, mentally, whatever it is. Something was going on with him. A lot of people. Sometimes I always want to tell people. There's people that go to traumatic stuff that happened to them as a child. It can be abuse. It can be the M word. It can be the R word. It can be abused by their parents, stuff like that, and they make them turn to this psychopath killer, serial killer, stuff like that. I always talk about that. And there's some people that they're good parents who don't do nothing to their children, respect, do what they do as a mother. It's just sometimes they end up being raised like that. They end up being crazy and being angry out of control. It happened. Sometimes it's hard to explain to people. Sometimes people been raised into good family out of no reason they choose that lifestyle for themselves. It's not just because it's outside and this and that. Sometimes it can be outside, but sometimes a kid can get this thing in their head as the age of 4. Like the boy, like I said to you, the boy was crazy already. Like 4 years old, hurting a little thing. Let me tell you something. When you need to take care of, vision your child. A child start hurting what? Animals, killing animals, doing whatever vicious thing to animals. When they start going to animals, dogs, then whatever going to top is what? Humans. They're going to start hurting humans. It happens. And I feel like there's some things that parents should really watch out for them children. Watch out for the system, stuff like that. Because anything could happen. Take them therapies, help and stuff like that. And for the people that saying that, oh, he shouldn't be in jail, he shouldn't go to prison, he's too young. Child, there's people I know that's about 9 years old, that's 10 years old that smoke, that do a lot of crazy stuff. And one thing I had learned to myself, and before I go, start talking about anything else, if y'all see me stuttering and stuff like that, I do have some stuttering problem, not all the time, but sometimes I do. I have to regurgitate things again. Sometimes my mouth can be dry. It's not because I'm shy. It's just sometimes I'm trying to process the sense that's going on in my head and trying to put it out. But I keep forgetting I'm supposed to take my time. It's okay. You can take your time and do what you got to. You say what you got to say. So I'm going to say it now. So I did heard about, I went to YouTube. I heard about this YouTuber, her name is this YouTuber, Let me see. And I heard she said something about you shouldn't be procreating with people you shouldn't procreate it with. And I remember she was talking about the Jeffrey Dahmer situation, how this psycho was eating people and stuff like that, right? So, yeah. And I remember he said that one of his family members told Jeffrey Dahmer mom they shouldn't be together, they shouldn't have children together because the dad was like crazy. Her people who got to jail and stuff like that. And not just that, he said that when the mom had Jeffrey Dahmer, he didn't feel connected to him. He didn't love him. He didn't want to hold Jeffrey Dahmer when he was a baby. He didn't want to take care of him at all. He would not look his way or take care of him. And that was very that's very raised my head a little bit more. And I feel like, in my opinion, the kid, people who you create with, people who's here, shouldn't be you shouldn't procreate them with. You get what I'm saying? People that are bad people, people definitely that you don't need to make children with. It will went to a disaster. You can raise your kids as good, as best as you can. Out of no reason, the kid turned to a psychopath, hurting you, hurt their parent, hurt their sibling. You hear stories like that. There's people you shouldn't procreate with. That's why back in the days, centuries, they will pick out men or women that will be perfect for you to procreate with. You get what I'm saying? Back in the days, people who should perfectly match to have children with, time to make babies. So that, me reading that, me thinking about that, it made me think about this young man right here. I feel like, him having that baby boy, like that kid, that 10-year-old, I feel like he shouldn't, whoever was the father was, she shouldn't have procreated with that kid's father. Because it turns out to be, look what ended up happening. That kid ended up turning out to be his killer. Because let's be completely honest, we got a lot of crazy children out here. We got drug dealers, we got R words, we got killers, we got serial killers. A lot of people out here because they procreate people they shouldn't be procreating with. They bring children in this world they shouldn't have bring with. It happens. That's how you raising a lot of psychopath children that's in the woods killing innocent people for no reason. It happens. I've seen that happen majority of the time. Sometime I've been thinking to myself, like, have you ever read in people, like when you go into these killers or people, backgrounds and stuff like that, have you been seeing their chart? And they chart be like, oh, this kid, he went to an abusive household, this and that, this and that, this and that. This is why he did this. This is why he hurt people. Why he hurt innocent people. This and this and this and this and this and this and that. And there's other people who's like, their parents raised them good. Like, they had a good parenting. They would laugh, have Christmas dinner, and have a good time together, and laugh and play and do all that sort of stuff. Out of no particular reason, they just became a psychopath. They just started harming people for no particular reason. It happened. Sometimes people shouldn't have children they shouldn't have with. It's very important to have somebody whose mindset is good, have a good mindset. Their career base is on success, not harming people. They are not crazy. They don't have no crazy background. They don't have the crazy condition. I feel like sometimes we have to be careful who we date and who we procreate our children, who we procreate with, because you will never know what would happen. You get what I'm saying? And that's just my opinion. I don't know about other people else. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Y'all can give me your comments. Y'all can tell me how you guys are feeling and how you guys feel about it. Because that's how I see it as. And for somebody to be that age to know how to shoot a gun, because at the same time I gotta remind myself, like, no, there's some people that send their 10-year-old to a gun range or to shoot animals and stuff like that. As young as 10 years old, they send you over there to try to shoot guns. It happens. Yes, it does. You be shocked. It does. And sometimes I always want to tell you, sometimes it's games, video games that children play as 9. They already know how to shoot a gun. They already know how to reset it. Things that they watch online. Games teach you how to do that. Games teach you everything. If y'all do not know, games teach you a lot of things. Games teach you how to, how many times, I remember that time, I learned how to drive pretty much sometime. Majority of the time, I will download video games to know how to drive. That's how I learned how to drive most of the time. I learned how to drive from video game as well sometimes. And video game can teach you a lot of things. How to fly airplanes. So when you go on when you see the, when you go in real life, when you want to be a pilot and you go on a pilot stuff, you already know what these headsets are. You already know what they are. Because the video game are teaching you, what it is. They teach you, this is what you gotta do, this airplane mode. This is what you gotta touch. I don't know nothing about airplanes, sweetheart. I don't know about that. But I'm just telling you, games can teach you a lot of things. So basically, things that he sees, whatever he sees, how to use a gun, he probably see it on video games and teach himself, hold the gun, just shoot. And that's what he learned. It happened. Video game can teach you a lot of things. That's why you have to be careful how you raise your kids. You can't be too spoiling to your kids a lot. You can't give them everything that you think you want. No, you can't too much spoil them, because you too spoil them, they're going to be a spoiled brat. And then when you don't give it to them, they're going to harm you, just like this mother here. So you have to be very, very careful how you treat your, not treat your kids, but how you spoil kids, how how you do things for your kids. You have to be very careful. Sometimes you have to make them do the same about themselves majority of the time. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that. Can't give them everything because they become spoiled brats. It happens. So I don't have a lot to say about this. I just wanted to give my little 2 cents on it. I know some of the thing I'm gonna washy with it. Sometimes I'm kind of stuttering because I do have some stuttering problems sometimes. And right now, I'm kind of tired just a little bit. But I wanted to give my 2 cents. I didn't want to let my, I have a small little energy that's there. And I want to give my 2 sensitive and just give you how I feel about that story. And what my opinion is, I got a lot I want to say, but right now I'm going to keep it short because I will be talking about it and other things because I will bring a young lady here because she will be talking about other things as well with me and stuff like that because I don't want you to just hear my voice. I would like to bring other people's here because I feel like I want to bring other people's energy as well to see what they feel. You know what I'm saying? How they, probably my opinion can change by them saying something like, oh man, let me change that. I kind of agree with what you're saying, or probably their opinion can change about what I said and they can agree with what I say. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need different perspective of energy that you want to feel and stuff like that. So yes, I would like to bring somebody in my broadcast. There's people that couldn't make it. I call and call. They still didn't respond and everything, but it's okay. A lot going on with you. I don't want to judge anybody. Got a lot of things going on with yourself. But it is what it is. I have to do what I got to do for myself and support my business. Because this right here is a business to me. So other people, they feel like, oh, it's not business, it's this, is that. No, it is business. I feel like if I'm bringing you my opinions and editing and bringing you all these kind of information and stuff like that, I'm not perfect. I'm not like the other YouTubers that, do perfect. I'm different. I'm not the same as other people. I sentence differently. I explain things differently like other people. You get what I'm saying? I'm not perfect, but every step that I do and every video I do, I become perfect at it. Sometimes it takes time to, start getting your words and start your sentences together and giving what you gotta do properly. So yeah, it will take me time to do that. So I don't want to take too much of your guys' time. I just wanted to give y'all a little sneak peek about the 10-year-old boy if y'all didn't heard about him. And they didn't give out his name yet, so I don't know when. So we're just going to wait out for December 7th to see what's going to happen. So they said that he's going to get 60 years. So we do not know if he's going to get that 60 years. And I hope he does because I'm like, this kid is crazy. If this kid can literally pick up a gun and just kill his mother with no warning and no tears or no frightening and just go up there and just take his credit card and just take her mom's credit card and buy a headset and with no remorse, that kid needs to be somewhere. Should be locked up. Should not be here. So, because sometimes it happens. Sometimes they give people a chance and they go back up because prison. Sometimes it can change you. Some majority of the time it won't. It will send you out to be the most worstest person, evil person ever. So basically, just sit there. Don't bring that boy out here. So that's just my opinion. So thank you to everybody that supported me. Thank you everybody to subscribe to me. I'm sorry I'm not giving as much energy I needed to right now. But right now I'm not feeling too much of a, right now I feel a little bit sad. I didn't, not much people came. But you know what? God have a way with it. God have a plan for me. If nobody will come, I will do it myself, do what I have to do. But there was a young lady that was to come, but she's in the hospital. And she support me so much. And I love her so much. And I want her to get every rest that she can because she will definitely come in a heartbeat and comfort me. But because that she's in the hospital, I want her to take rest and everything that she can. She'll come back tomorrow whenever she feel better. I will thank her, but there's other people that I wish would have come and support me, and I gave them a date, but they didn't come. But stuff happened to them, so I don't want to, make them feel any type of way because they work hard and they have children, people that have to take care of. So I do not want to judge anybody, make them feel like, oh, they're not supporting me this time, because people got lives. People got stuff to take care of. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, be all grumpy and stuff like that. Oh, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I need to put myself in their shoes because they're going through a lot themselves. So when they got time for you, they will have time for you. But right now, they don't. So I have to respect that. You get what I'm saying? So pretty much half of the thing that I'm doing here, I got to do on my own right now. So whatever happened, it happened. So for the people who's going to come, yeah, I could come. I could bring some people in there if they want to talk. But I'm going to select some few. I'm not going to select all type of people. I want to select the people who will really come, who really support, who really talk about, who really know stuff. I cannot just bring you just to bring you, just to be my clock. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I need you to know a lot of stuff. I'm going to test you. Like, did you heard about this? Did you heard about that? I don't want you just to know about just celebrity news. I want you to hear about other things that's going on in the world. You get what I'm saying? So I will test you on that as well. So that's what I had to say today. I'm sorry I don't give you the kind of energy that you want me to. It's just right now I'm feeling kind of down. And I have to go right now to go clean this house and do my hair and do my nails and do what I got to do to powder myself up so myself feel a little bit much better. So I've been through a lot today and I'm going to be fine. But it is what it is. So I just wanted to give you guys this news, what was going on. But I will be coming back to talk about the same thing, with other people that's coming here. But right now, it's just me. I'm just giving you a little update right now. So like I said, I'm different than everybody else's. How I say things, how I edit things, how I do things, I'm very different. I don't want myself to be like everybody else. I want myself to be different because I am me. I'm Maylee. So thank you again for the people who supported me and continue. In Russia, oh God, y'all been doing y'all thing. Yeah, y'all been subscribing to a girl, because Russia is the biggest thing in my thing right now. They're the most people who's watching me, the most people who subscribe to my channel. So thank you so much, Russia. And United States, keep y'all stuff up. It's only 28 of you who subscribe. Like, what the heck? Like, what's going on? But yeah, thank you, Russia. And thank you to everybody who also subscribe as well. It's not just Russia, everybody else's too. To every around the world, the United Kingdom. Thank you so much. Thank you to everybody. So guys, I'm gonna let you guys here. And yeah, that's all I needed to say. That's all I needed to say. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you guys again for the 1.29K. Again, please don't forget to subscribe to not subscribe, but follow me on my Instagram, Bailey. Don't forget, please. And I will be bringing more stuff, more energy. It just right now is a little low, but I wanted to give you guys a little sweet update what was going on. I wanted to keep y'all dry, and nothing was happening. So yeah, that's what I wanted to give you guys today. And yeah, I will be okay. I just got to keep grinding, keep going. Don't give up, because not everything is going to be easy. You're not going to get everything you wanted. You're not going to get stuff. People are going to downfall you. Some people are going to say no. Some people are going to say yes. It's how life is. It's how life, being a business, being successful, doing stuff you want to do. You want to be successful, you will be going to some hardship. You will be falling. You will get down, you will get back up again, you get down, you get back up again. That's the part of success. You're supposed to. You're supposed to learn from every single mistake. You're supposed to learn from every single stuff. Pain, everything. You feel like nobody's going to support you, but it's just a process. It's a seed that's growing, but there's millions of people there. So it takes time for me. So I'm happy with in the other side. I just want to reach that gold, sweet success on the other side before I can succeed. But thank you guys for everything that's enough for me. Please take your time again to watch the whole video. Do not skip. If y'all know phone, you can sit your phone there and just listen to what I gotta say. Things that I have to say to you guys, because I got a lot to say. I'm not just just sit there and not say nothing. Sometimes I stutter sometimes, but I do got stuff to say. Sometimes my brain process a little bit different, but sometimes I gotta remind myself, you gotta take your time to speak. You don't want to stutter and stuff like that. Sometimes I have stuttering issues. I'm going to school and trying to stand up. So yeah, I'm still learning on that. So thank you guys. Welcome to Millie Got Some Tea, and catch me in the next video. Thank you guys so much. Again, bye.